hanging outside of Joshua Tree National Park with some friends. Just got here yesterday. Today is not nice. Cold, wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour today, so we're all just kind of hunkered down, but Sadie needs her exercise and needs to go out for a walk, so I just went out for a walk. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend inside the park. I might drive through. I mean, we've already been to Joshua Tree. I even camped there, so I'll put a link to that video description below, but I'm getting ready to go hunker down. So the best part about going for a walk in the morning and walking my dog when it's freezing and windy is going back inside to my cozy little RV. Huh? Yes, we're going back inside cozy. It's cozy. Look at that view. Not a bad view, huh? I mean, it's the freeway, but it's not bad. And it's just so cozy in here. So I'm all insulated for warm weather or for cold weather in here. You know, I've closed my cab off. Actually, that's a thin blanket 'cause it's not going to be that cold. I'm just going to hunker down and get some work done today since I drove all day yesterday. So, yeah. Beautiful, though, outside of Joshua Tree. I mean, you know, the weather's not very pleasant to be outside in, but it's still beautiful. So I'm going to make some breakfast. I watched a documentary called, I think, The Magic Pill. I'll put a link in the video description below, about how food has been healing all kinds of things, including autism in kids and diabetes. And I knew this. I've known this for a long time as kind of an amateur nutritionist. I believe food can kill you and food can also heal you. But so that's part of my whole journey toward healthier eating. By no means am I perfect. And so I started doing a little research about grains, and I just thought I would try it. I've never done I do gluten-free because I thought it caused migraines, but I've never done the carb, like no carbs, only eat animal fat and protein. I've never done that, but I'm trying to cut down on grains anyway, just to see how I feel and to see if it makes a difference. So been trying different, you know, I like my pancakes in the morning, and usually I make them with oat flour, buckwheat flour, and protein powder to get my protein, but I'm trying to reduce grains, so that means no buckwheat and no oats. And I've been trying almond flour and a little bit of coconut flour pancakes, but they don't set in the middle, so they're like liquidy. Like no matter how slow I cook them, they burn on the outside. So I'm gonna try a new recipe today, see if I can make some good almond flour pancakes that grain-free, that cook in the middle and don't end up like a big pile of mush. So let's see how I do. Okay, we've been outside twice this morning. I took you out before I made coffee even because I thought it was gonna rain. We've already done probably 1.5 miles or so. I know that's not a lot. Are we gonna be able to settle down? Can we settle down and just relax and let Mom get some work done? I know you dream of being outside. I know. It's a little too crumbly to eat with a fork, so screw it. Not exactly fluffy, but not bad. Not bad at all. So this is just a really good quick lunch. I really miss my cheese, and this is the first time I've been able to find it, so I bought 2 of them. So it was nice to have that. And that's all. I got some wood. I think I might have a fire. In Parker, Arizona, I was heading to the dump station in Quartzsite, but it was really crowded this morning because Quartzsite's very crowded. So I just kept driving. I have to admit, I'm going to pay it. It's worth it for me to have reliable, consistent, usually pretty fast internet. Hey friendlies, I'm Carolyn. Welcome back to my life living in an RV. Today's video video is going to be all about solar and something that you're really going to want to know before you get your solar installed professionally. This is really going to save you some time and money and make your life so much easier. So stay tuned for that. Welcome to Joshua Tree. Not really Joshua Tree. I'm parked on BLM land just at the south entrance, Cottonwood, the south entrance of Joshua Tree. So just kind of wandering around. Thought I would show you around. I'm not allowed to film in Joshua Tree. There's been this whole huge court case, some photographer. It's a long story. I'm going to put a link in the video description so that you can read it or you can watch or learn more about it yourself. But basically, it's been an ongoing battle between creators. It started with a photographer, and then a couple YouTubers actually got fined a lot for filming in national parks, and then it went to another court, and the court overturned the national parks rule that independent creators like us can't film in national parks. Basically what they're doing is they're treating me going in with my cell phone the exact same way they're treating a big Hollywood production going in there with a crew, saying I can't film in the national park without getting a permit, which is about, I think it can be up to $300, and you have to apply at least a month in advance, and you pay $300, and they could even deny your permit. I don't make $300 on most videos. I do not make $300 on the average video that I put up, so it's not worth it to me. I'm not going to pay $300 for a permit. It's as a business decision, it's a loss. But the weird thing is, and there's a lot to this story. The weird thing is, I can do the exact same thing, but not hit the record button. I can go into the national park and I can take pictures. That's fine. I can take pictures. But as soon as I hit that record button, I'm breaking the rule. So you know me. I'm not a fan of stupid rules. I'm not a fan of stupid laws. I'm not a fan of the government infringing upon my rights just for the sake of infringing upon my rights. And to me, that's a really, really, really stupid rule. However, because I'm such a public figure, if I break that rule, I would get fined, and so I'm not going to break that rule. If I could afford the attorneys, I was watching one attorney and interview about this, and he said basically the way to challenge it's already gone to court. The first court overruled the national park system, and the challenge was it's inhibiting First Amendment rights, that freedom of expression, freedom of speech. I should be allowed to go into national parks, film in a national park. That's part of the First Amendment. The next court, because the national park appealed the first decision, the next court agreed with the National Park Service. This is not a First Amendment issue. It's probably going to end up going all the way to the Supreme Court. But what the attorney said is we basically need a YouTube creator or some creator to go in and film and get fined and then challenge it and take it up to another court. I'm not going to be that guinea pig. Thank you very much. I don't have the time nor the money to do that. There's a lot of things I'd like to fight if I had the time and the money to do it. But that's the unfortunate thing. We're tiny creators. I don't have the resources to fight something like this. So anyway, all that to say that I'm camped right now, South BLM. It is legal to film here for now. I am going to be taking some trips into the park. I'm going to go in and take pictures. It's so stupid. As soon as I hit the record button, though, I'm breaking the rule. How stupid is that? I'm doing the exact same thing. Exact same thing. But if I hit the record button, I'm breaking the rule. This is why I hate stupid laws and stupid rules, because they're stupid. And they usually benefit not the little people, right? They usually are for the benefit of someone higher up, someone with money, somebody who can afford lobbyists and attorneys and things like that. Anyway, and even if they said, okay, you know what, you're making money off our national parks, so here's what we're going to do. We'll issue you an annual permit, maybe $300 even. I'd pay up to $300 for the year. You apply for the permit, telling us about your channel, who you are, and you can go in with one camera, one person, blah, 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 and film. I'd be okay with that. But to make us jump through hoops and maybe even have to pay for somebody to come with us to film, and then you have to pay an hourly rate for that, they're treating us exactly the same as like a Tom Hanks movie. That's really stupid. So anyway, yeah, that's my rant this morning. I'm going for a walk. We had a huge, huge windstorm the other day, and the San Bernardino Mountains, which is what I think I'm looking at over there, got dumped with snow. We got a little bit of rain, not a lot, but so. All right, I'm gonna take you on my walk this morning because there's some fun stuff to explore. There's history here. There's more military history here. So I'm gonna grab a different camera though. So let me just show you around camp first. So my friends, this is one of my friends, a couple friends up there. We had another friend here. They already moved on. So it's kind of crowded. You know, it's more crowded than I like around here. It's more crowded around here than I like. But it's not a bad little spot. Freeway is right there. What is that, 10? I think it's 10. I just came off it. I think it's Interstate 10. You can see the snow-capped mountains, smog coming in from the LA basin probably. And the thing is about, the thing I've noticed, and I suspected this, is camping around people I don't know, you know, in more crowded areas is a lot easier when I'm surrounded by people I do know, if that makes any sense, you know. But when you have a group of friends, it's just different. It's a different dynamic, and so I don't mind being around other people, you know, so much. Does that make sense? Besides my friends, I don't know. There's just something about being totally alone and being surrounded by people that's just different for me. Maybe it's a safety thing. Maybe it's a survival safety thing, you know. Maybe I just feel more vulnerable. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe I think that is. You know, I come outside and I feel like people see me, but now today I'm like, okay, yeah, they see me. Who cares? Because I'm surrounded by friends. I wonder if that's it. Maybe it's some subconscious thing I never realized, that it's just a survival thing. Maybe. But anyway, so I'm down here in the desert from my camp, and I was down here the other day, and there are some ruins. Oh, here we go. There's a road of the old military camp, training camp. So here you can see this used to be a road. There's even pavement out here, broken pavement, old pavement. But you can see this was once a road. And I'll give you an aerial. My friend Ralph did an aerial from Google Satellite, and he said you can really see the grid lines of the old camp. But see, this was definitely a road. Wide too. Look how wide it is, wide enough for tanks, right? Sadie having a ball. Hey girl, want to say hi, friendlies? You want to say hi to friendlies? Thank you. Thank you. You want a treat? You're such a good girl. Come on. Oh, no. It's like, I'll listen to you, but I'd rather be hunting. Catch me a rabbit. All right. From old power lines, right? That doesn't look very old. But even wandering out here, you can see anomalies in the desert, like things that don't look natural. Clearings like this. You can tell there used to be something here. Try to find what I found yesterday. Yeah, see? Looks like this might have been another road. You see it? When you've been coming to the desert as many years as I have, you kind of start learning what looks natural and what doesn't. Not always. I'm not an expert by any means, but sometimes I can see things that just don't look quite right. Hi, Sadie girl. All right, we're coming up on something over here. There it is. I see it up ahead. So I'm wondering even if these trees, these might be, are they cloud trees? We saw, no, I'm not sure what these are. But I'm wondering if they were planted. They just seem a little out of place. See there's a whole clump of them like right there. I'm just wondering. From another angle, they almost look like they're in a line. They might have been planted out here back in the day. Although that was 80 years ago that the camp was out here. These are tiny trees to be 80 years old, but it's the desert. Things don't grow great. There's something. Oh, maybe I was right. Maybe they were planted. Is that a slab of concrete? Yes, it is. Right? Yeah, that's man-made. Some flowers are starting to bloom. You see little purple ones? I think this is lupin, right? Is that lupin? I don't know if there is lupin in the desert. Again, I'll have to look it up. I don't think it's lavender. Is it? No. Something like this definitely doesn't look natural. You know, it's all sandy. We have a big pile of rock. And here's a foundation of something. Little foundation. But wait, there's more. Oh, look. Old pail. Oh, wow. Very old. Leave it right there. Oh, bricks. Nails. These are old. They're not square though, April. April, one of my lovely patrons. What did I do? I think I did a patron only video and there were a bunch of nails and she said square nails are antique. But that's not square, but it's old. I bet that's from when the army was out here. I think it was the army. Bricks. Maybe the top to that can. You know, the thing is, I was walking out here the other day, I was thinking, it's a shame. So much of it has already been picked over. I'm sure collectors have been out here with metal detectors and everything even. So much of it has been picked over, so we're just left with the scraps of history. Some collector has the big pieces. So there's a couple of these. Check this out. There's two of them. I didn't realize more. This actually looks like it was something that was filled in. I'm wondering if it was a latrine. Look at, it's very obviously filled in. I bet these were the latrines. The other one is more obvious. Well, see, there we go. Holes. Critters have burrowed. But this definitely looks like a hole that was just filled in. Another old can. be so cool if you could find something with writing on it that you could still read. But look at it's cut around. Look at, they cut it to open it around the top. So that's old. Wow, very cool. And there's another one. This is, I think this is creosote. Yeah, this is creosote. Look at, even those are starting to bloom. Little berries and little yellow flowers. It's the first week of March, and and the weather, other than when the storm blew in, it got pretty cold. The nights even, I think, got down to pretty close to freezing. But the days, other than those 2 days of crazy wind and the storm blowing in, have been pretty nice in the 60s. It's gonna get warm here real quick. But here's another one, and I'm seeing there's another one, but they're all in a line. So here's another one. This one doesn't look like so much like a hole filled in as the other one did. Just looks like they dumped dirt. It's glass. Oh, that's, wow. That's old, I think. Look at the rocks. This is the one that definitely looks like a hole was filled in. This is the one I saw the other day. See? This is definitely a hole was filled in. Definitely, definitely. I would say latrine. Maybe even garbage dump. Ooh. Although if it was a garbage dump, I bet it would have been dug up by collectors. See though, this is definitely a hole filled in. Did somebody start digging? Huh. What do you think it is? Any guesses? Any history buffs out there, especially military history, who might know, like, you know, might have studied this and know, oh, look, here's a foundation. Look. Oh, wow. See how close I am to the... So here's the foundation and there's the hole. Huh. Look at that, though. Wow. It could have been a street. I don't know. Wow. That's cool. Wow. Ooh, 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 stuff. Look. Oh, look at these. Ooh, ow, shoot. Prickly things in the desert. Be careful. Look at that. Wow, that's old. Flowers. Huh. All right, let's follow the line of rocks. More nails. Do you see anything? I don't see anything. Oh, I see something over there. Look at that. So what do you think? What do you think about these walks? Is this what you imagine yourself doing? This is the fun part of RV life. Going to different places and exploring and, you know, finding things that you don't expect. Just wandering around, dreaming, imagining, guessing. Is this what you imagine yourself doing? If so, do heck yeah below. Just give me a heck yeah. You don't even have to do a hashtag. Just do heck yeah. This is what I see myself doing. It's fun. I want to hear from you. Heck yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wander around and I'm going to find things that other people don't see off the beaten track. To me, this is the best stuff. Anybody can go to Yosemite and film. No, I'm kind of, yeah, tongue-in-cheek. But, you know, I mean, there's a million videos out there. There's a million people who have done that. I love finding things that are off the beaten track that a million people don't go to and you don't have to fight crowds to get to. And you have it all to yourself, so you can just let your mind wander without worrying about you're in the way of somebody trying to see something, standing in line to take a picture. I mean, that's fine too. There's a place for that, but this stuff is what really, really gets me. This is what really gets me excited. But hang on, look. More glass. That's thicker. That's a lot thicker. Somebody making noise over there. Loud muffler. So, different glass than what I found before. Feels thicker. All right, and look at this. Heck yeah! Give me a heck yeah! Cool. Oh, look at this. Yep. Foundation here. Ooh, what is this? Oh my gosh, look at this bottle cap. Look at that. I wonder if that was a canteen cap. Look at that. That looks like an old canteen cap to me. What do you think? That's cool, but I'm gonna leave it. Yes, I am. Wood. So that... It's plastic. Is that plastic? Hard plastic. More nails. Oh, that's something burned, I think, right? Look at that. Burned glass. Did they just torch the place? Recently. See that? RT. Oh, here's another piece. Oh, interesting. RT. Quart, maybe? More thin glass. Ooh, look at that. Yep, quart. These were quart bottles. Oh, no. 4/5 of a quart. Whoa, 4/5 of a quart. Huh. Oh, look at the foundation here. Another corner of the foundation. See that? So another small building. Storage or something, maybe. Wow, look at that. Coke bottle? It looks like a Coke bottle. Did they have Coke bottles like this in the 40s? I bet they did. I bet that's what it is. Yeah, that looks like it was burned. You want to keep going? You tired? You want to keep going? All right, let's keep going. I know you guys. I know you like to explore, and I know you like history. I know you're going to say, yes, let's keep going. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, I'm not going to disturb that. It's been in there a while, but look at that. Open bottle. Yeah, I was right. Look at that, a Coke bottle. Look at this. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at that. Trademark registered. Wow. Old Coke bottles. Look at that. Wow. Cool. Let's put them all together. Wow. You've been busy, girl. You've been busy. Got important doggy business. Sadie's always got important doggy business. She's like, you wouldn't understand, Mom. It's important doggy business. Look at, there's pavement. Remnants of pavement. Wow. So this was a road. And it looks a little washy. Like, you know, water runs, it does. Water runs down here in heavy rains. They actually built a road here. Look at that. Or maybe not a road. I guess it could have been, that looks like a road. I'm thinking a foundation, but it doesn't look like the other foundation, so I'm thinking road. Look at that. Another old bottle. A white one. Wait. That's plastic. I think that's plastic. It is. That's not old. Sadie girl. Good girl. You're such a good girl. Okay, home sweet home. I'm gonna settle in and get some work done. I hope you enjoyed exploring this World War II training camp as much as I did. Thank you so much for coming along. And hey, if you want to join me for a live hike, who knows where I'm gonna end up? Who knows what we might find? We might be able to explore some ruins. I just never know what I'm gonna find on my hikes. And on April 8th, I'm doing a live 1-hour hike with me. It's a pay-per-view event, so check out the video description below for details. I hope you can join me. I'll see you next time. Thanks again for hanging out with me. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. I'll see you soon.